9 years ago, I wanted to increase my insurance. So I had to go get medical evidence, and I went to the doctor, did the test, and he phoned me up. He said, I think you have a prostate problem. I'm going to refer you to a specialist. Now, my brothers had prostate cancer, but as most, if not all of us know, when you get a cancer diagnosis, either for yourself or for somebody you care about, it's a scary thing, right? So I go to the specialist, and he does the biopsy, and my wife and I are sitting there, and he goes, sorry to tell you this, but you have prostate cancer. You have advanced prostate cancer. And what prostate advanced cancer simply means is we can't just take the prostate out. And there's no sense putting the radioactive beads in it to kill the cancer because it's gone beyond the prostate. So they radiated the heck out of it, 39 straight days, and they put me on hormone therapy. Hormone therapy is designed to take away any testosterone that you have. Because you see, prostate cancer feeds on testosterone. I felt like a 56-year-old woman. I had breast development. I had hot flashes. My wife and I would sit on the couch, compare hot flashes. Now, fast forward to 4 years ago. See, I get scans all the time. I get my PSA taken. In Canada, and I'm not talking healthcare issues here, but we can get PSA scans, and the government pays for it. I get them every month. 4 years ago, the scans indicated that the cancer was there. And so I did the bone scans, and it came back that I had 4 tumors. So this is called castrate-resistant prostate cancer. And as we talked to my doctor, I'm interested in, okay, what's this mean? Well, this 4 years ago was a death sentence. The chances are that I was going to die of this. I think it was a 24% chance that I would live, and the rest of it, 76% chance that I wouldn't. In fact, I wanted to know what the median age was, and he said, well, you could live for a long time. I don't like to talk about this. So I looked it up, and the median age that people died from where I was 18 months to 2 years. All right, let me ask you this question. If you knew that you only had 2 years left to live, how would that change how you live your life today? Now, I went back with my wife, and we sat down, and we said, all right, he had said, get your affairs in order. So we said, all right, let's build a bucket list. Now, I travel for a living. Why do I need to go to some exotic location to enjoy my last moments? So we decided not to do that. What we decided instead is to try and slow time down. See, that was the one thing I might be able to control. I couldn't actually slow it down, but I could fool myself. The way that you slow time down is that you stop and smell the roses. You live for the moment. You take advantage of where you are and how you feel. You love the people that you need to love. You do the things you want to do, and you enjoy each and every minute. When I thought I was dying, I wanted to live. Now, the good news for me is there's so many experimental things happening. I tried some experimental treatments that they put me on, and my scans last year came back clear. Now, here's why I say this to you. When I thought I was dying, that was tough. But aren't we all dying? I don't know if you knew that. This is how it all ends. If that's the case, you remember that old country song, Live Each Day Like You Were Dying? I actually think that that's a good thing to think about. Live each day like it's your last. Because you can talk about your money, and you can talk about the plans and your bucket list. But at the end of the day, really, it's about getting the most out of the opportunity you have to live the life that you want. Nat and team, I really appreciate that you asked me to come. I hope I gave you some things to think about. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
So, if you've been to one of these talks before, you've heard me talk about kind of the family tradition that we have, where at dinner every night we do what we're grateful for. So we ring a little Zen bell, singing bowl, and then talk about what we're grateful for and thankful for. So hopefully I get through this without getting choked up, because Barry, I didn't know that about you. So grateful. Dallas, thank you for hosting us.
Of course.
Grateful. For my little girls who have never seen what Daddy does, thank you. For the Gold Medal Waters team, so Jonathan over here on the video, Marion right there in the center, Dave Brown right here. Who am I missing? Put your hand up. Dave Day right in front. Megan right here. Vondan is not here. David Wright right there. And Debbie right here. Did I miss anybody? Okay. Other gratefulness today. Let's see. Obviously, Barry, thank you for a very great talk. I have not. It's rare that I see somebody control the room like that. There was absolute silence and attention. When I coach lacrosse, I never get it. So that was pretty cool. And then Ben back there, Ben is from Loring Ward. He's the one that is bringing Barry out for us. And then finally, all of you, as I said the last time, when we have these, we're trying to do 2 of these a year, and when we have these talks, my worst fear is nobody's going to show up. So thank you for attending and filling the room. 2 final things. I think Megan would get all over me if I didn't say there's surveys on these tables. So we're trying to plan the spring talk. If you have an idea for what that spring talk could be, should be, we're trying to get the talks slightly away from money into more realms like Barry. So if you have ideas on that, we would be certainly open to them. So please fill out the survey. And then finally, if you want to stick around, there are some desserts, cookies, etc. in the back. And I think you guys have coffee too? Yeah, coffee. And or if you want to have, so Fate has some of the best beer, I think, in the state. So you're welcome to have more beer too. So thank you.